Hello, my name is Crudden and I'm just going to be talking to you briefly about my experience studying optometry at Ulster University in Coleraine. So the degree itself, optometry, for anyone who doesn't know what it is basically the study of eyes and prescriptions and eye health. So it's a 3-year course offered at Coleraine, and it's usually a 4-year course, but it is condensed into 3 years, which means it is a bit more intense, but it saves you that extra year and the extra tuition fees, which is quite handy. It is a great degree. It's a mixture of both practical and theory, so straight away in first year you're into your practical work and you're testing on each other. And then in second and third year, you're testing patients in the clinic. So the university actually has its own clinic on site, so it's quite handy and that you're practicing everything that you're being taught and you're actually learning. So after the 3 years, you then need to do your pre-registration year, which is basically a year in practice that you are supervised by another optometrist. They basically just make sure that everything that you're doing is right and you're not doing anything wrong. Because there's only so few people then qualified every year, there's always that constant demand and need for optometrists, which works out great because you basically walk into a job once you qualify. In second year, employers mostly just come and kind of try and get people to sign up and have a job secured then after the 3 years. So I myself am in Canterbury in England right now doing my pre-registration year. The most rewarding part about the job is the fact that once you spent your 20 minutes or whatever it is testing the patient and figuring out their prescription, once you give them the glasses and they can see, it's just the happiness that they have then at being able to see kind of rubs off on you, and you feel happy to being able to help them. And then any other problems, I'm sure if you've ever felt anything in your eye, like a bit of sand or dirt or whatever, it's the worst experience ever. So, helping people with different problems, it is quite rewarding. And you work very closely with different kind of areas as well. You can work with hospitals and orthotics in different areas, or you can even work in those areas. You don't have to go to Specsavers or anything like that. You can go into the hospital as well and work. So it's quite diverse like that. And the patients themselves, you're working with different types of people all the time, different ages and all that. So it's never kind of boring. You're always kind of going, which is great. So for anyone who's thinking about university, I would recommend going. Coleraine is a great option, but there's loads of different universities and loads of different courses to suit you. So thanks for listening, and wish you guys all the best.